Greetings, Ben Murray here with another edition of SaaS Metrics School. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing well. So today, addressing a question, should founders really fall back on benchmarks? Should they really use benchmarks when they are calculating metrics for their business? So are benchmarks applicable, relevant to our SaaS business? So of course, with SaaS businesses, we have to understand the economics of our business, and that's done through SaaS metrics. So with benchmarks, they do help us immensely because they act as guideposts to understand how our top performing SaaS companies looking like with their metrics, how our bottom performers looking, how our median performers looking. So it's really good to understand these benchmarks to put, you could say, kind of guideposts around how we're performing in order to understand, should we be improving that metric? Are we at a good spot? So definitely we should be using benchmarks in our business. And first, of course, that requires us to calculate SaaS metrics. Again, please download my 5-pillar SaaS metrics framework so you can understand the complete set of metrics that you need to calculate for your business from a CFO perspective, and benchmarks help. Whenever I'm calculating metrics for my clients, when I'm going through coaching calls, then we're looking at the benchmarks. We're looking at rule of thumbs to see how we're performing. Of course, once you've looked at those benchmarks long enough, you get a feel for what they look like. But again, we can't use aggregate benchmarks. We have to use benchmarks that are applicable to our business. And of course, I use Ray Reg's benchmarks at Benchmark.ai for the gold standard for the best metrics in the business. So first calculate our metrics, then benchmark against the top quartile performers to see how we're performing. So we can use that internally. So we can set goals, see what's working, what's not working in our business. And then if we get into due diligence, if we get into exit conversations, fundraising conversations, we are going to be more informed in those conversations. So as we're explaining our numbers, we're explaining our metrics with those potential acquirers or potential investors, we're confident in the story that we're telling with those numbers. So calculate your metrics and then benchmark your metrics.